Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So the expansion is finally here, the grand tournament, and I'm going to go play in the arena. Yeah, quests, whatever. But very first thing I'm going to do is make sure I buy a pack of the new expansion. Because, at least previously, what you win in the arena is based on the last pack you purchased in a store. So, spend my 100 gold there, and we'll see what I got, and then we'll move on to the arena, where all the new cards should be in.
Prepare yourself for a day of the most impressive jousting, eye-popping sideshows, and the mightiest combat you ever encountered.
I got it. So we got Ogrimmar Aspirant. Is that 3? Yeah, right. 3/3 for 3 warrior minion, and he gives your weapon +1 attack when you activate your hero power. Which is pretty interesting. And another copy of the same guy. Living Roots. Right, 1 mana. You either Druid spell. You either deal 2 damage or summon 2 1/1 saplings. That is a small value card, but it is pretty interesting. 2 damage for 1 mana is fine. 2 1/1s for 1 mana is pretty darn good if that's what you want, and having the choice makes it a pretty excellent card, honestly. Rare for the pack is the Tiny Knight of Evil. Yep. 3/2 Warlock minion for 2. He does count as a demon. Whenever you discard a card, he gets +1/+1. This is very interesting interaction with the other discarding sort of things. He's certainly a lot better than the Succubus, although I guess he works with the Succubus. And the Wrathguard. This is an interesting demon because his drawback is much more acceptable than a Succubus. He actually, as far as I'm concerned, he just stomps the Succubus. He's just like, why does she even exist now? Whenever this minion takes damage, you also take that much on your hero. So, I mean, technically, especially late game, he can really backfire more than the Succubus, whereas the Succubus, if you draw her when your hand is empty, you can just play her for no extra cost. So, he is risky that way, but in terms of like a rush minion, he's gonna take you're gonna take 3 damage or something. He's just like a much better stupid imp. Although maybe he's not as good. I mean, he's only 1/1/1 bigger than the flame imp who does 3 damage to you, so I don't know. He seems better on the surface to me, but I don't know. I like him better. He's not even that great necessarily. I just like him better than Succubus, who I think is garbage. If he was a 3/4, he'd be really sweet. But anyway, those are those cards. But now we're going to get into the arena, and I haven't looked at what class I should be playing. I don't know. We'll just pick one. And out of these choices, I really want my first run of this to be Rogue. I guess I don't play Rogue very often, and I haven't in a while.
They'll never see it
So dubious. I should be playing Priest. It's better, but I do that all the time. So we have one new card in here. It's Mogor's Champion. He's not my favorite. He's an 8/5 for 6 with the Ogre drawback. He has a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. I mean, that is a big, big guy, but he'd be much better if he was a 5/8. As an 8/5, who's likely to attack the wrong thing, he's just going to die. I think I'm going to take the Dark Iron Skulker, who is very expensive for his stats relative to this guy, but his ability to do 2 damage to all undamaged enemy minions could come in handy. We got Gadget Stand Jouster, a 1/2 for 1, and right, he does the joust thing. So when he comes into the joust is a battle cry where you reveal 1 minion from each player's deck, and if yours costs more, you get an effect. In his case, if you joust and if your minion costs more, he gets +1/+1, so you get a 2/3 for 1. That's really not that exciting. I think I'd rather have the Dread Corsair, honestly, or the Brewmaster. Brewmaster's probably better, but I think I'm going to take the Dread Corsair. I have a feeling I should take that. Lost Tallest Rider, not that exciting. Thicker Sharp Sword Oil is very possible to not work out that well, and a Sheep is backfireable, so, oh, what a bunch we have here. I guess I'll take the oil. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet, this deck. We're going to take Perdition's Blade. Like, the Auctioneer is awesome, and the Cobra is actually surprisingly effective, but I want that ability to do damage. Cold Blood is pretty sweet. There are a lot of good, cheap minions in the expansion. I'm hoping I can pick up some that are better than Puddle Stomper. I think I'm going to take the Cold Blood. Spider Tank is so good at fighting, but I should probably take the Bloodsail Raider, because it might be like a 3-3 for 2. Probably. This is not very exciting so far. Give me more new cards. Worgen. Thematic. Rogue. Stealth. No. Okay. I mean, there are lots of cards now, so the 132 cards they added in the expansion may not all come up as much as I'd like. I'm going to take the Stormwind Champion, because he's big and smashy. And yeah, just regular stuff. Blade Fury. Physician's Blade. Sharp Sword Oil with the Blade Fury could work out well, potentially. Or I could just take the Arcane Nullifier, who's pretty... He's okay. I better take the Blade Fury. It's pretty strong. Another piece of junk Jouster. Give me better, give me better new commons than him. It's not that exciting. Raider. Spiteful Smith's pretty good when you have a consistent supply of weapons. This is a big minion. The North Sea Kraken is a 9/7 for 9. With the battle cry, just deal 4 damage to something, which is pretty powerful battle cry. You know, in the arena, I think I might just take this, because that's a big minion. It causes a big swing when it comes into play to do 4 damage where you want to. As much as I'd like the Fairy Dragon, I think I gotta take that. Oh, here we go. The Clockwork Knight, 5/5 for 5, and as a battle cry, he gives a friendly mech +1/+1. That's pretty cool. The Flame Juggler, 2/3 for 2, and when he comes into play, he deals 1 damage to a random enemy. That is also quite decent. You might just do 1 damage to the enemy, like hero, which is pretty weak, but if he comes in and does 1 damage to the enemy minion, that could be awesome. This is a really good rogue. Betrayal is actually also really good. Why couldn't these guys have been split up with some of that junky and or boring stuff? So, did I take the... I've got the piloted Shredder. I didn't take the other mech, so... I don't have that many mechs. I think I better just take the Flame Juggler, but the Clockwork Knight is cool. Boneguard Lieutenant. Here's a good weenie. 3/2 for 2, and Inspire gain +1 health. Inspire is the new ability it triggers whenever you activate your hero power. So when I give myself a dagger, he gains 1 health. I mean, he's already a 3/2 for 2, so if you get that even once, he's a pretty good deal. My deck's not that inexpensive that Sprint is necessarily going to work out. Cold Blood would make my deck less expensive. He is very powerful for winning. Let's take the Cold Blood. Probably should have taken a Sprint, but we're going to take that. I don't have damage spells for this. Yeah, I could Cold Blood this, and it would be crazy, but I don't think that's reliable enough. I'm going to take the Champion. Get more cards from the Acolyte of Pain, which is pretty good. I think I'm going to go with the Noyatron. This is very solid, despite the name. See, here's another... Use the damage cards. This is not like a super amazing card, but it's still decent. The Ringleader is very good. The Scarlet Crusader is very good. There were some really bad rows where I wish I could have got these guys instead. How rushy do I want to go? Like, the Ringleader is so strong. I guess I have to take him, because if you get that Ringleader start, it's amazing. I think I'm going to take the SI-7 agent over the Knife Juggler. He's very strategic. Cutpurse. So 2/2 for 2. Whenever he attacks a hero, he adds the coin to your hand. So, beat on my enemy, give me money. Or in this case, mana. Or I could take the Master Jouster. He's a 5/6 for 6. So, meh. Like, obviously that's not good without the ability. His ability, call it a 50-50 chance to work, but I mean, it depends on how expensive people's decks are. I think some people are probably going to have very expensive decks, hoping for the Joust stuff, but how much Joust stuff are you going to get in an arena deck? You don't know. Anyway, his 5/6 for 6, and if you win the Joust, when you reveal 2 minions, if yours is a higher cost, then he gets Taunt and Divine Shield, which makes him like a death machine. If he doesn't get it, then he is not a death machine. Cut Purse is funny. You know what? I have a bunch of sort of mid expensive things. If I could actually hit my opponent with the Cut Purse, that would be pretty good. On the other hand, he's probably just going to die. I'm going to try him out, though, because he seems fun and random. Random in a totally non-random, random in a totally, like, linear, not randomized fashion. Just odd. I don't have that many mechs for you, do I? I really just have, like, the Shredder and... Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to make that work. You're lame, I guess. Loot Hoarder. Grim Patron is pretty interesting. I don't think it's gonna work in this deck. I don't have the ways to damage him myself or to buff his hit points. So what am I gonna do? Armored Warhorse though. It's a 5/3 for 4 beast. Which helps not me, but it does help for some things. And it does a joust where if your minion has the higher cost, it gains charge. So you could get a 5/3 charge for 4. The problem is it's an unreliable charge. That's what I really don't like. It's fragile and it's unreliable. I'm going to take it anyway because it's new and not getting as many of the new cards as I would have liked. This is a crap row. Why can't you mix up some of these rows? Give me the Master Jouster instead of these idiots. I've got no damage dealing spells, basically. I guess I'm taking a Silver Moon Guardian. My deck's going to be like all 4-cost things. I'm going to get choked out and die. Maiden of the Lake. She's very cool with a lot of the Inspire stuff, right? She's a 2/6 for 4, which is very survivable. And, you know, her 2 damage on a 2/6, not that bad. If it was 1, she'd be sad, but as 2 damage, she can contribute. But her main thing is she makes your hero power only cost 1, which is really exciting for not me. I mean, it's least exciting for the rogue of anyone, because the rogue's only going to use their hero power every second round at most, normally. There are some reasons in the expansion you might want to. You're likely to want to waste it just to, like, inspire things, but as much as she's the thing of the expansion, and these guys aren't even that great, I don't think it makes any sense for me to take her in this deck. I'd be better off with the Wind Fury, which might get Cold Blood and win the game. Probably not, but it might. Okay, we've got the Silent Knight. Nice pun there. Yeah. It's a 2/2 for 3, Stealth, Divine Shield. What a combination of abilities, eh? That is a weird one. But no, we're not going to take him. We're going to take the Lowly Squire, whose dubious name, he's actually kick-ass. He's a 1/2 for 1. Kind of meh. But he has Inspire +1 attack. So if I play him first turn, second turn I activate my hero power, I get my dagger. That gives him +1 attack. I got a 2/2 for 1 mana. And I've got my dagger. So if him plus my dagger finishes off my opponent's 2/3, I still have a use of my dagger left. You know, he's actually just like a really good weenie, and later in the game they still have to do something about him, because otherwise you could just you can get him attack, not super fast. He's not going to charge up and become amazing, but he's okay. I mean, the Silent Knight is also pretty good. Maybe I have enough weenies. Hold on. The Blood Sails, Bone Guard, Cut Purse, Defias, Flame Juggler. I actually have a lot of weenies. You know what? I might, as much as I like him, again, I have like the worst hero power in the game for Inspire. There are some things to augment it, but it's not going to work out that well. Like if you're a mage, shooting something every turn is much less of a cost than the idea of having to make a dagger to boost something. I might actually just take the Silent Knight. He's very hard to kill before he can attack, which makes him a good target for my Cold Blood, but also with his Divine Shield, he can, maybe kill something. I don't know. It's not a good row. What do you do with this junk? I could take this to trigger combos. Take this because it's another minion, or I could take this. This is so expensive. I don't really want more of these. I've got two Cold Bloods already. I really don't need 2 Cold Bloods and 2 Sharp Sword Oils. I'm almost going to end up with no minions on the table. I'm going to have to take the Crap Van Hunter. Oh, crap. It's a boring roll. I gotta take the Scarlet Crusader out of these guys. I like her, and 3 casting cost is helping my curve. I could take the Wolf Rider. He could just come out and kill something. That's pretty useful. Or I could take another Wind Fury Harpy, because I do have the things to buff them, but they gotta live that long. Now I'm gonna take the Wolf Rider and... Okay, so we got Old Boring Rares or the Argent Watchman. It's a 2/4 for 2, which can't attack, but it has Inspire, can attack as normal this turn. So if I activate my dagger, that turn it can attack with its 2/4-ness. Again, stupid taking rogue. Never that fun to rogue anyway. I think rogue's actually gotten worse with the expansion relative to everyone else. Even though they have some cool cards, I think everyone else got better. Oh, the Archer Watchman is not even... It's not that great. A 2/4 for 2. And he can only attack when I do... If I was a mage, again, shooting something to get him to attack, not that bad. With this, is pretty poor. I'm better off paying one more for the Sapper, who's never going to get his bonus, but can attack normally. Yeah. I'm going to take the Sapper. Screw you, new card. Oh, this is going to be a horrible new arena run. I can tell. I'm going to get stomped by so many fancy new cards. Just going to have to tune in and watch. What amazing, fantastic, interesting cards and decks the other people get to smash my not very good 10% different than normal rogue deck, which is fail. That's what I get for trying to even out the class. Oh, a mage, awesome. Play against a much better class. Take advantage of the inspire, and my starting hand is super expensive. I guess we'll keep him. I actually really like that Spite Smith. If I had cheap cards in my hand, I probably would have kept him because he's so awesome as a rogue. But I really needed to pitch more cards and get something castable. I probably should have pitched him too, honestly. Okay, we are going to... See, against a mage, the Loot Hoarder is stupid. Normally I would do that, and so I could get her, like, the extra attack later, but... You know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. She's not going to get the attack. But if my opponent's shooting this, she's not making a thing. She's not putting out her own crazy rush stuff. This, like, hampers her ability to do rushy type things. As sad as it is. Okay, maybe that'll come in handy later. I don't know. This... The Silent Knight might be annoying for the mage. Doesn't mean I can capitalize on it, but it might be annoying. Speaking of annoying... Good burst. Silent Knight... Do some damage. He's such a weird dude. Crazy ninja dwarf.
You smell like a leopard.
Who's that heck card? He is actually quite a good card, unfortunately. I mean, I could play this, but then I wouldn't be getting through that. I think I'm actually better off using my Wolf Rider to help take that down, so I don't take all that damage. The Sharp Sword is not going to work at all, actually, because I don't have a weapon. It's only combo that it gives the attack to a minion. So yeah, that's not going to work at all. We're just going to do this. Okay, it's actually kind of funny you get the heckler there, and his battle cry is silence. Oh god damn it! You actually healed that. That is obnoxious. Really unfortunate. Okay, we're going to go Annoyatron. Crapatron. Just going to get some things out. Next turn I could potentially make a dagger and Sharp Sword Oil and give whatever survives +3 attack. That work out well. I'm mostly just going to die. Awesome! The fact that I did 2 damage to this guy and then he got healed. Well, I guess I didn't do it. My opponent attacked. So, yeah, this is not going to work out to be like an awesome play. Although, I guess I still have the dagger with 4 attack. It'll stick around. Oh, and I can play him for free. Oh, that makes it so much better. Hold on. Hello. I am still going to buff the boar. It's just going to die, but whatever. Kill things.
Blood and plunder.
Oh, I needed to play him first. I didn't get the combo. I'm so bad. Okay, well, I guess you're killing that one then. And you feel that? Probably makes 0 difference. But that still really failed. I was so excited I was going to get to do the play. I forgot. I actually have to play another card. to get the combos, which is why I don't prioritize that oil. Oh man, I'm gonna be screwed, aren't I? Yep. The Jouster... Yeah, I won the one that was only worth +1/+1. I lost the one that was a giant guy with taunt and bubble. Awesome. She's trying to decide whether she should trade him for him. I don't know, but I'm likely to Dark Iron stalkers and stuff. Yeah. I think it makes a difference what order I do this. Does it? I'm still gonna have to lose this and attack with that in order to kill him. So, yeah, I don't think it matters if I use him to pop the bubble or whichever. Yeah, the order doesn't matter. Let's just do it.
What lurks in the depths?
Here we go.
Ow.
No!
I just attacked with my dagger, so that would be a stupid move. It was so tempting for a second. He's at 1 hit point. Oh, I can make a dagger and kill him. No. Doesn't work that way. I am not going to win this game. I was already not going to win this game. Now she's just like stomping my crap army with her like overpowered cards to show how much ahead she is. Make sure to actually get combo on this. That would be useful. Just playing him.
They are bend to my command.
And of course it's something large with a disadvantage she ignores that is too big for me to kill with this. Awesome.
Here we go.
That's the kind of randomness we need. Awesome. So dead. That would have been a good turn to draw the North Sea Kraken. I did not.
Behold the might of Storm!
Here we go.
I still would have lost, but the Kraken could have blown her up and made it look decent.
May my ancestor watch over. Finally, a second chance.
He's very good. 3/2 for a 2, and he makes the mage's power deal an extra point of damage. If you had both of them out, he would do 3 damage. That's sick. Alright, you're wasting your time killing my guy. That's how far ahead you are. Nope, I'm super dead. Attacking him would just make me even deader. Yep. On the bright side, this arena run's probably going to put me out of my misery quickly so I can get another one. But I am going to try and forge ahead, and we're going to see what kind of other crazy new cards are going to kick my ass next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.